Good evening, I'm Ken Bastida.
And I'm Elizabeth Cook, now on KPIX 5 and streaming on CBSN Bay Area. An original report. We've learned something very scary is happening to thousands of unemployed Californians who receive government benefits through a Bank of America debit card. Kenny Choi says their accounts are getting drained by fraudsters. Kenny, what's going on?
Liz, Bank of America has an exclusive contract with the state of California to handle unemployment benefits through a special B of A debit card. Well, about a month ago, we started hearing from people who have lost thousands of dollars who desperately need it.
My heart dropped. I was scared. You know, I thought they were going to do it again.
Tatiana Solorzano is still traumatized by the hack attack. The single mom receives her unemployment benefits through a Bank of America debit card and says a few weeks ago there was a strange inquiry on her account from another bank.
It happened the second day, then again the third day. Once it was the third day, they finally were able to hit my account for $1,003. It was around the time rent was due. October 2nd, you know? I was like, oh my God, that money got pulled out right when my rent is due.
Others we spoke to had the same thing happen.
I had went to the bank to withdraw money from my EDD account, and it said I reached my daily limit.
Brandon Burkhofer told us the fraudsters pulled out money out of his account 5 days in a row.
That $1,000, the next day $1,000, the next day $1,000.
He's out $5,000. Gail Gertzen lost $4,000.
From the ATM of Bank of America, $1,000 was drawn 4 days in a row.
Oh man.
Then there's Heather. She found out her debit card was compromised through a text message from B of A.
Asking me if I had used my card in Las Vegas. Obviously I didn't, so I replied no.
Right afterwards, she got locked out of her account that at last count had about $4,000 in it.
Your whole account is frozen. Frozen, period. You can't get your own money.
Bank of America turned down a request for an interview, but told us that it is working closely with EDD in an aggressive effort to fight fraud. EDD didn't want to talk to us either, but confirms it knows of 350,000 EDD debit card accounts that have been frozen due to suspected fraud.
The most likely scenario is that there was a data breach somewhere. Either at EDD or at Bank of America.
Steve Morang is a certified fraud examiner.
Fraudsters were able to capture the data of those cards, of those people, their accounts, the card numbers, and any other information they needed in order to produce a duplicate card.
He suspects a large criminal enterprise is behind the fraud attack that appears to have involved ATMs all over Southern California and Nevada.
This is a massive operation because then you're thinking of these are physical cards that have to be printed, and then somebody has to go to those ATMs everywhere.
He says the fraudsters can buy your secret PIN number on the dark web. He says the EDD cards make stealing your information especially easy because unlike regular debit cards, they don't have a chip.
By having the chip, you have your information that's on the card encrypted in the chip, and it makes it more difficult, especially to duplicate the cards, whereas the magnetic strip, that's 30, 40-year-old technology.
Bank of America gets paid from the state to take care of this, and so the fact that we don't have a chip, it just signals to me that like we're not as important as their other clients.
They say filing a fraud claim with B of A made them feel like second-class citizens because unlike regular bank customers, they had to go through a separate department.
And then you have to sit on the phone for hours and they disconnect you.
And you get to a point where you're exhausted.
Not only that, just days after finally filing their fraud claims came letters from Bank of America that appeared to deny them.
Your claim has been closed because we believe the account or the claim have been the subject of fraud or suspicious activity.
What are your thoughts as you read that?
It's not fair because they didn't really look into my case. It was the little bit of money that I did have left that I was saving, you know, and it's all I have.
And we have some late breaking and some good news to report after submitting 11 names of ID theft victims to Bank of America. The bank said that it has credited 3 of them, including some of the people that you just heard from, Heather and Tatiana. Spokesperson for the bank says that the other claims will be assessed on a case-by-case basis. Liz?